I want to talk about Child Protection Week, and South Africa begins to mark Child Protection Week, and the South African Police Service says it is making headway in child sexual violence-related investigations. The Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Investigations Unit has so far made over 2,000 convictions and close to 20,000 arrests for GBV and crimes against children. I want to talk about it now with Major General Mantsheke, Lekhele and Olivia Jasriel from the Jasriel Foundation. To the pair of you, thank you very much for being with us this morning. Major General, I'd love to kick off with you. The acronym for that particular unit is the FCS unit, and you've shared some successes that they've already made. I know that we begin the commemoration of Child Protection Week on the day we actually go to the polls, 29th of May until the 1st of June. Or just share with us exactly, it might have already happened or it might be happening this week. Just update us on the actual dates for the commemoration of Child Protection Week and the work of the FCS.
Good morning, and thank you very much for the opportunity. I want to greet also the viewers. The Child Protection Week starts on the 25th of May, but I can say that as the South African Police Service, the unit Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences unit is forever ready to deal with the crimes against women and children, especially sexual offenses. We don't necessarily wait for this time of the Child Protection Week or the Child Protection Month. We are forever ready in terms of dealing with these crimes.
When you say that you're forever ready, just give us a sense of the work operationally that goes into managing, an issue that continues to affect almost every family and community in this country.
There is 176 units in the country that deals with the cases. And on daily basis, there are members that are on standby, members from the Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences. These members are always on standby from Monday to Sunday, even after hours. Their responsibility is to make sure that whenever the crime is reported from the police stations that they are serving, they are there. It is their responsibility to take over the dockets to make sure that the victims are taken for medical examination, the forensic evidence is gathered, the suspects are traced and arrested, and to make sure that the investigation is fully done and the dockets are taken forward to National Prosecuting Authority for successful prosecution. Hence, we now talk, or we have seen the strides that have been made in terms of the convictions on those cases. That is the work that is being done by the unit.
Olivia, given that this is your daily bread, essentially working with affected groups and affected communities on the issue of violence specifically related to children, I mean, the statistics are chilling. Crime statistics reveal that more than 280 children in South Africa murdered between just October and December last month. This is a short space of time, very, very high numbers. You see what's happening at schools, learners being preyed upon by their teachers. And I think something we don't talk about as much is just how many children, and the number is around 71% of children in South Africa experiencing other forms of crimes related to housebreaking or burglary, witnessing home robberies, children experiencing, crimes in motion. Just talk to us about the picture of crime and children in South Africa, and whether what you're hearing from the Major General, has any impact on ensuring that we are beginning to roll back what is, an attack on children in this country.
Sorry, I get.
This is for Olivia, Major General. Go ahead, Olivia.
Okay.
Hi, Iman. Thanks for having me this morning. Thanks for the opportunity to speak. So yeah, the stats of 71% per child, 71% of children are being affected by some form of violence or abuse is quite devastating, to say the least. And my organization is one person. I am working 17, 18-hour days to try and keep up with the intake that I have to try and assist people. And, I think the FCS around the country and the people that I have dealt with personally within the FCS units are fantastic. They really, really are amazing. I think where we really are falling short is the reporting of these crimes and the front office. When a victim is received. I mean, I myself personally have been a victim where I've had to go and report, and it's been very traumatic, if not more traumatic than the actual crime that happened. So I think that's where we're falling short. And I think, organizations like mine, Major General, it would be amazing if we could connect with you so that we can work together and help the 200 children that are abused every day. I'm sitting at the moment, one person, and I'm sitting in 8 trials where I have to attend in 1 month. That's a lot of work for one person. And, the person the amount of work that goes in, I completely understand how the law enforcement are overworked in our country.
Olivia, just hold on a sec, because I want to pursue that and see whether there is that possibility to work together with the SAPS. But when you say, there are a number of obstacles to making sure that there is an accurate number of reporting. In other words, everyone who is affected by crime goes to a police station, opens up a case. What are some of the restraining or restricting factors to that happening?
Is that for me, Iman?
That's for you, Olivia.
Okay, yes. So for me personally, when I went in there not knowing what I had to do in order to open up a case of rape as a historical rape survivor, it was the front office was really, really, they didn't receive me well. And, the information that I was required to give, I could not give because my incident happened 30 years prior. So we're walking into stations as civilians, and we don't know what the processes are. So you don't know who to ask for, what to do. Organizations like mine, we make appointments up front with the FCS units, and we go directly to them. So we have a good network of people in the system, in the law enforcement system, where we can help, or we can just ease the trauma for the victim. But it's absolutely, without a doubt, the reporting. And the way victims are received in the front office.
Major General Lekhele, what do you say to these opportunities for where the SAPS could be more effective and impactful in the work that they do, the outreach with the community and partnering with NGOs such as the one that Olivia is connected to?
Iman, I must mention that collaboration is very much key when we deal with this kind of cases. And I hear Olivia sharing I would say, bad experience that she encountered. But I must confirm to say there are those gaps has been closed. There are GBVF desks in the police stations. There are dedicated spaces, room at the police stations where this kind of reports must be, to make sure that our victims or our people that are coming to report on behalf of those victims feel comfortable, to make sure that they are able to relate exactly what happened, and then the FCS unit takes the investigation from there. So strengthening of partnerships, with external stakeholders is our priority. Otherwise, we will not be able to successfully handle this kind of cases.
Well,
so
as you say,
strengthening of partnership is what we are doing. We are working with NGOs, we are working with different departments, and on daily basis, we do communicate.
Okay. Major General, we're going to leave it there, but we do have the opportunity during Child Protection Week between the 25th of May and the 1st of June to have more of these conversations. Olivia will certainly have you back for sort of front of house or front of community experience to share with us the impacts or the opportunities to really be more effective from the perspective of the SAPS. Major General Mantsheke, Lekhele and Olivia Jasriel from the Jasriel Foundation, thank you very much for your time this morning.